Hi, my name is Melissa Otto for CT210A, and for my screencast, I will show you how to create a basic script with dialogue between two sprites. Okay, first to set the stage, we're going to get a background that we like, so we click on Stage. All right, we click on Backgrounds. You can paint one, get one from your camera. I'd like to import one. If you click on the up arrow, they give you different categories to choose from. I'm going to choose Nature and scroll down to Underwater. I'm going to do an underwater theme for you today. Okay, so now you can see that our kitty cat here is underwater. All right, but that's not quite appropriate to have a cat under the water. So I'm going to double click on this sprite. I'm going to delete the second costume. I'm going to edit costume 1. We're going to clear out the cat and we're going to import. I'm in animals, but again, if you go up, you have different categories to choose from. So in animals, I'm going to scroll down to our polka dot fish. Okay, we're going to click OK, and you can see that my sprite, my first sprite of a fish, is in here. Now I'm going to shrink this fish a little bit just to work on spacing. Okay, but you can see now that I have my background and my first sprite. Now to get a second sprite in there, we can click on Paint New Sprite if I want to create one myself. I can choose a new sprite from a file or get a surprise sprite. I like to make it easier on myself and just pick one that they already have. So I'm going to go back in Animals and I'm going to choose the crab. Alright, so now you can see I have sprite 1 as my fish and sprite 2 as my crab. Alright, and if you're comfortable with those sizes, again, you can shrink or expand them as you see fit for your stage. Alright, so now that our sprites are in there with our underwater background, we can start getting them to speak with one another. Okay, so I'm going to start by clicking on sprite 1 and pressing Control. I'm going to drag over when the green flag is clicked. I'm going to click on Look, and we're going to get the dialogue going. I'm going to have the fish say hello, crab, and I'm going to leave that up there for 3 seconds. Okay, so as I'm working, I like to click on the green flag after I do each step. As you gain more confidence, you don't have to, but this will play back everything that you've done so far, just to make sure that it's working okay, that you didn't make any errors anywhere. Alright, so now I'm going to click on sprite 2, and I want the sprite, the crab sprite, to answer back. So I'm going to drag over when the green flag is clicked. And now if you go back to sprite 1, you can see that the first thing that's going to happen is it says hello crab for 3 seconds, which means that the crab has to hold for 3 seconds. So we're going to drag over wait 1 second. Alright, and we're going to change that because the fish is speaking for 3 seconds. We're going to have the crab wait for 3 seconds. Alright, then I can drag over my look for the crab to say hello fish. And again, I'm just going to change that to 3 seconds. So let's press the green flag to see if it's worked. Hello crab comes up. Hello fish, the other one disappears. Okay, so we're good. And it goes away. So now I can go back to sprite 1. We'll have this sprite wait for the 3 seconds that the crab is talking. And we'll have this sprite say goodbye to the crab for 3 seconds. Alright, we'll have the sprite of the crab wait for another 3 seconds. And we'll have the crab say goodbye fish. Alright, and again, I'm going to hit that green flag just to make sure my dialogue is coming up the way that I want it and that I haven't made any mistakes. Okay, it says goodbye, the fish says goodbye, the crab says goodbye. All right, and just to make it a little bit more interesting, what I think I'll do is after the sprites say goodbye to each other, I'll have them disappear. So you could click on Look, and go to hide. All right, and we're going to have them hide for each time they say goodbye, then they'll disappear. All right, so again, back to that green flag. Let's see it go. They say hello to each other, goodbye, and then poof, goodbye, and then, whoops, this one didn't go away. I hit over the show. I should have made it a hide. All right, so again, very handy for you to use that green flag to show the scripts. Okay, we just caught an error right here. All right, so I'm going to actually change this to 3. And going back to this sprite, all right, I'm going to have to, you can see here that all the scripts add like a puzzle pieces. So I'm going to put in a show, because now that I've made it disappear, I want to make sure that when I press that green flag again, okay, that my sprites reappear. All right, so now we're ready to see. Let's take it from the top. It says hello. My sprite answers back, hello fish. Goodbye crab. It disappears. Goodbye fish. And it disappears. Okay, I'll actually extend this wait time a little bit. Let's make that 4 seconds. All right, for the crab, just to give it a little bit more time here. I'll do the same thing here. All right, and the big thing is you really want to edit as you go. You make your changes, you press the green flag, you see how it looks, and you start again. All right, I'm going to actually try this in presentation mode. All right, and I'm going to click the green flag. One says hello to the other. Hello fish. Goodbye. It disappears. Goodbye. And then it disappears. All right, so you can press the stop button, hit escape, or click this arrow to get back to your scripts. You could save by going to File and Save. And then the other nice thing about Scratch is that you can share your project. You can do it online by first registering on the Scratch website. So this was my lesson on creating a basic dialogue between 2 sprites. And I hope you learned how to do it. You could do this for fun. You could do it for educational purposes. But there's definitely a lot you could do with this program. This is just the tip of the iceberg.